What do we really know about North Korea? A country frozen in time, ruled by an unpredictable dictator obsessed with missiles? Or a shadow power, capable of stealing billions online and challenging the world's largest nations through cyber attacks? Behind the cliches we've been repeating for years, the reality is far more surprising and much more worrying. North Korea is, above all, a paradox. On one side, a population living in poverty, where half of the people only have access to electricity for a few hours a day, and propaganda dictates their daily lives. On the other, a narrow elite, trained abroad and equipped with cutting-edge skills, capable of launching satellites, developing drones powered by artificial intelligence, and designing software that can destabilize entire economies. This contrast is the key to understanding how such a poor nation manages to impose itself as a global threat. At the heart of this strategy lies cyberspace. The Lazarus Group, for example, has become the regime's digital strike force. These hackers, identified as children among the most loyal families, are trained in China or Russia before returning home. Their mission is clear: attack banks, cryptocurrency platforms, and major companies. Sony Pictures fell victim, as did the Bank of Bangladesh and several global exchanges. In 2025 alone, $1 billion in cryptocurrencies vanished during one of their operations. None of this money benefits the population. It goes directly into missiles, weapons, and the survival of the regime. The irony is striking. While citizens are denied free internet access, the state exploits the global network to survive and grow stronger. To understand why the country chose this path, we need to look back. After the Second World War, the Korean peninsula was split in two. The South opened up to trade and, with American support, became an economic miracle. The North, in contrast, chose autarky, the cult of the leader, and an obsession with defense. The Korean War, followed by the collapse of the Soviet bloc, pushed Pyongyang into dramatic isolation. While Seoul built skyscrapers and exported its culture worldwide, the North sank into famines, shortages, and sanctions. Faced with this dead end, the regime opted for a new weapon: cybercrime combined with nuclear deterrence. This choice was reinforced by new partners. Russia itself, under Western sanctions, turned towards Pyongyang. Moscow provided expertise in drones, satellites, and even semiconductors, in exchange for North Korean soldiers sent to Ukraine and valuable resources. China, for its part, remains the main trading partner, importing coal and minerals while supplying fuel and food. These external supports allow North Korea to stay afloat, despite over 10 UN resolutions, while continuing its technological progress. Yet the country remains desperately poor. Its mineral resources are immense, but largely underexploited due to a lack of energy and modern infrastructure. The electricity grid is outdated and unable to sustain proper industrialization. While semiconductor factories operate thanks to Russian support, ordinary households often live with just 2 hours of power a day. This contradiction feeds growing discontent, particularly among the young, who clandestinely access South Korean series and glimpses of the outside world. They know another life is possible, and no longer blindly believe in the official narrative. One certainty, however, remains. Nuclear weapons are at the very heart of North Korea's strategy. They are the regime's life insurance, its shield against any external pressure. As long as this doctrine remains, a real opening to the rest of the world seems impossible. The question now is whether the next generation will follow the same path. Kim Jong-un's daughter, already presented in state media, may represent the regime's future. But no one knows whether she will be more pragmatic, or even harsher, than her father. In the end, North Korea is neither just a communist museum nor a fully modern superpower. It is a fragile but unpredictable country, able to compensate for its poverty with ingenuity, cunning, and technology. And it is precisely this mix of weakness and strength that makes it such a formidable enigma. So, what do you think? Will North Korea eventually open to the world? Or will it continue moving forward in the shadows? Tell me your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe so you don't miss the next analysis.